Are we rolling, Ben? Let's jump in.
We are.
Excellent. So we're joined again today, special guest. Welcome to the RUNcensored podcast with me, Ben Mounty, Gary House, and Mel Sykes. Back on again.
Back again, yeah.
Is this number 5?
This is 3?
No, it's more than 3. Definitely, innit?
Is it?
I'm sure you've had the picture, no?
Oh, I've had the picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get one. We get the picture for 3, so
4?
you must have done 4 or 5.
I must have done 4
Unless
then,
you've
yeah.
done the double.
We're counting the. Yeah, you did the double, didn't you, with Earl? So maybe that's.
Oh, that was my 3rd one then.
Ah, right,
yeah,
okay,
when me
yeah.
and Il came
Well,
on, yeah.
Either way, you've got the most appearances now. And
Privilege.
You are our favourite guest, not because you've been on so many times and not because we're just really good friends with you, but also because you brought us both a present this morning.
Molten Brown.
Molten Brown, I mean, spared no expense. That spine gig must have paid well. That's all I've got to say about that. Because I didn't think you had a job, Mel. I'm only joking.
I got a job.
This episode is sponsored by Montane Brown.
Yeah.
And it's the good stuff as well. Like inside that Molten Brown cracker, there is some black pepper charge, which is my favourite. So you've obviously listened to the podcast.
I knew that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. The level of detail you've gone to, similar to Kay, but this is the next level up where she brought us a bacon sandwich. You've now taken it to that extra Champions League level.
What was mine again? I forgot.
Setting
what
a
mine
standard.
was. Juniper Jazz.
It's the jazz, innit? Too jazzy.
Met a girl called that once.
Subscribe to her.
Yeah. Hidden behind a paywall. But yeah, it's great to have you on again, Mel. I mean, I guess the obvious place to talk about today, and we'll come on to it, is the spine. I know it's been and gone. I know we've done an episode on it, but we've got real on-the-ground experience with you, both running it and working behind the scenes. Before we jump in, what have you been up to since then? We haven't seen you for a few weeks, have we?
I know, yeah. We were trying to sort out for me to come back on, weren't we? But we never managed to get a date together. So obviously we did the spine weekend running. Half the race I was supposed to do, bailed at Ebden Bridge, spent the rest of the week going up to Scotland following the rest of the race, and then went to Lanzarote for a week.
Very nice. Yeah, cycling, Lanzarote.
Yeah, bit of cycling, bit of running, just sitting in the sun.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
What was the temperature differences there?
I think, so like one day we're in Kirkyetom at -4, and then next day in Lanzarote when it was 21, then ended up pooling, because you do, don't you?
Yeah, that's
going
a
from
swing.
one
Yeah.
temperature to other.
And I guess like quite an intense week as well, because obviously you're putting your body on the line for the race and you've got a fair way through it. We'll come on to it in a moment. But then you're obviously working as well. And it's like 24/7 covering the spine. However you're involved, it's a full-time job, even if you just stop watching, do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
but then,
it is.
Then that's a relaxing, I guess.
Yeah. I
probably
think that
so.
were it, going from that hardly any sleep and trying to follow it and driving up to Scotland and then going on holiday where you're just completely relaxing. Or you almost force yourself to relax, don't you, when you go away?
Yeah.
And then, ended up full of cold. So that was great. But at least it was warm.
But you're back to it now.
Back to it, yeah.
Next race, what are you up to?
I'm in it for Northern Traverse. So that's only 6 weeks away.
Excellent.
So we'll see how that goes.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Done that one before?
No,
No.
I've always wanted to do it, but I've always done, I did like winter spine, and then
Yeah.
it's obviously end of March, so it's a bit too close, isn't it, for some people? Although
Yeah.
Matt Neal's in for both
Matt's
as well.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
Felsman as well.
Oh, is it? Ah, nice.
Yeah.
You got any race plans, Gary?
Yeah, Felsman. So basically running to your house, aren't I? So.
Yeah, mega. I didn't know if you wanted to reveal it on here. That's why I give you a little nod then before I ask the question.
Oh yeah,
but
sorry, we've forgotten about it, haven't we?
I don't think we've announced it yet, have we? Have we announced the Felsman? Yeah.
No, I have, but not on here. No. So we've talked about it a few times, and I needed a race, and it just makes sense. I didn't want to, go too far away, but I thought I'd just run to Ben's house.
And then we could do a podcast straight after, can't we? In fact, we could do it straight after the pod, straight in from Felsman to the living room. Straight off.
Classic race. I've been tried to do it twice, like I've mentioned, been entered and not ended up doing it for 2 different reasons. And then, years pass and you haven't done it. So I thought this year I'm gonna go and do it. So end of April, don't even know.
Yeah, it's coming up fairly soon, isn't it?
Yeah. So I don't know. Matt told me he's doing it. He said, "Do you want to go for a recce anyway?" But I assume he's doing it.
Are you allowed to?
But when's Sorry, when's the Northern Traverse?
Last week, March, 28th of March, it starts.
Bloody hell.
Oh, so he's doing well to cram them.
I might be able to keep up with him then. Yeah.
Are you allowed to be crude on the Felsman? I haven't looked at the rules.
No, I don't think so. No.
No Barnsley briefcase then. That's what I'm thinking.
No, you'll be able to turn up and give me a wave, I imagine. But no, I don't think there's support. I haven't properly looked, but no.
No, fair dues. Right,
No.
I'll keep the distance. I was gonna enter and.
I mean, they'll probably like you because you don't turn up and support anyway. You just
there'll be a shit level of support.
Just give me a can of tonic and crack on.
If anything, it's detrimental to performance, isn't it? Me turning up.
Yeah. BEDs.
I'll have to pop up and see you do it. I'll be there somewhere with a briefcase, mate.
Yeah. Well, there's no better carrot to get to the end than just running to your house and having a beer. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's great. I'm looking forward to it.
Good old day though. Good long course. They've changed it a bit this year, back to a bit more fell. That there was a bit missing, so that'll be good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And it literally, as we've said before on previous podcasts, finishes 2 fields away at Freshfield School. So, yeah. Looking forward to that one. You don't fancy it, Mel? Suppose it's too close to your Northern Traverse, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be this time. I do fancy it one year, yeah. It's hard to fit them all in, isn't it, when you see ones you want to do.
Yeah.
And the trouble is, the longer races you start doing, the more fucked you are.
Well,
so
this is
like,
it. Yeah, you've got to really pick and choose your races, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on I think 8 or 9 races for the year, but I'm only racing an hour at a time. So I can do 2 I did 3 in a week the other week, but I can do that. You can't. You're gonna have to plan it out. You and got to plan your recovery in as much as your training, haven't you? Really?
Yeah, because they really screw you over, don't they? The long uns.
Yeah.
And I think as you get older, you have to take a bit more time off. Like you feel all right and you want to go running a week or so after, but you've just got to take the time, haven't you?
Definitely.
Have you done much of the course in total?
Northern Traverse?
Yeah.
No, not yet. No. We ran a little bit of it when we went to support last year. Just ran out from Reith? Where Dale's Bike Centre is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So ran out on course a little bit of that, but I don't know any of North Yorkshire moors. I'll probably know the Lakes bit, a bit of that bit, but then middle bit's flat, innit?
Yeah. Of course
Through Richmond and fields and flatter,
innit?
Yeah. So that might be all right. But we've got a couple of recce weekends with girls planned because there's a few of us doing it. So
good.
Yeah, it should be all right.
Just thinking, Gary, I might get a bit of a crew together to watch you finish. Might ask John if he wants to come down and maybe get Nigel on his mobility scooter. Could get a bit of a crowd together, couldn't we?
Is this for the Felsman now?
Yeah.
You're going to take him up to...
Up to Robin Hood's Bay.
See Mel and Robin Hood's Bay. Like, what, you want
Sorry, I went random there.
Ben's party bush.
We'll always have to tie it in with some sort of shopping experience for him as well, yeah. But I'll take him to Skipton or Spa first and then we'll pop down afterwards.
Day trip.
No, get the party going, mate, yeah.
The party bus.
How long do you think it'll take you at Felsman then? Have you got
a long time, yeah. I haven't had a look, to be honest, because it's one of those courses, like I said to Ben, apart from 3 Peaks, Fell Race, I don't know if I've done much of it at all. But yeah, I'm planning to go out with Matt for a couple of days and have a look. Yeah, I honestly don't know. But looking at Anna's time from last year, it's put in perspective how long a day it'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an Ellis as well, knowing those kind of times of bear running. So I'm like, all right, okay. Yeah. Could be a long day.
Yeah. It'll be a great day out though, mate.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it though. Yeah. The training's going. I got asked at that talk I did, how's training going? I said, it's going amazing. I'm 8 days in. So I've managed to keep it up for 8 days so far, yeah.
Do you think you'll recce all of it? Because we could get recceing together, couldn't we?
No, I don't think I'll recce. I don't think I'll have the chance, but I'll. That's some of these races now, probably like Mel, is I look at a race in the UK and it's like, okay, well, part of the reason I'll do that is because I can have some days out looking at somewhere new or having a day out with you, or if it's Matt or whoever, going and have a recce day. That's part of the fun for me now, I think, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's still the case, but the back end of the Felsman, certainly as you're running into Grassington on the moors, they used to make you kind of pair up at least, I think, because it's quite
they don't
quite
now.
A dangerous section.
Yeah, I spoke to Matt. Well, Matt filled me on that. Only recently they've stopped that. That was because it's all scout group, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So only in recent years they've changed that, so you don't have to.
Because it's a little bit like an expansive moorland up there, and also there's some man-eating bogs as well. I don't know if that's why they made you pair up in the middle of the night, but it's pretty dangerous.
Oh, imagine that though. You'd run all that way and then you got paired with someone who were a nightmare.
No. Can you imagine that? We won't mention any names.
This episode is brought to you by GiveStar. It's been a long time since I laced up my road shoes for a marathon, but if you're putting yourself through that this year, you may as well raise some serious money while you're at it. GiveStar is built for the next generation of fundraisers, and they have a great opportunity for you to be rewarded for your efforts. Their Tap to Donate feature lets you take contactless donations straight from your phone, so no excuses from your mates. And you can fundraise for up to 4 charities at once. Here's the best bit though. Raise £200 on GiveStar, and you'll get £100 vouchers to spend at ProDirect. Shoes, kit, tech, whatever you want. Go to the link in the show notes or our socials and make sure you use promo code Marathon2026. Even if you've already started your fundraising elsewhere, GiveStar can add existing donations to your new page. Hit £200 raised, unlock £100, run a marathon, fundraise properly. Now back to the episode.
Right, let's jump into the spine. So Mel, back this year racing. Let's start with that first of all.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Sorry, throwing in the bus there, aren't I? Yeah. Let's dig up those old. I'll put those scars and dig up those old memories that you've tried to forget about.
Your DNF.
How many posts did you put out first of all for DNF?
I think I just did one, and it was while we were on holiday. Yeah, waited.
Were you not tempted to release another 9? And stagger him, and collab with Gary.
Problems. Too cold, too willy.
But last year you did the full spine, and then this year you come back, you've done the south. Yeah.
Yes, half of the Challenger South. Yeah.
Do you know when people say it as well? They sort of like always say, they always make it sound like or promote it like it's a short race, but still 108 mile in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fair race,
and that's why they sort of undersell the sprint even. They call it a sprint, and then people are only saying, I'm only doing the sprint. But that's still 46 miles, a lot of elevation. That first bit over like Lado Rocks and...
It's huge.
Over past home is like, the terrain's just horrendous over Kinder. So it's a tough... Even the 46 is a really tough event, isn't it?
It's a wrong naming convention. They do it a lot in these events, and they always dumb down and make these like shorter distance races sound like really easy or soft, and they're not at all, are they?
No, they're not. No, it's a really hard route in itself, the sprint. So yeah, we're doing Challenger South, which were 108 miles. Sorry, that's first bit that goes to Oars. Got to Ebden Bridge, and it were fine. So all over Kinder, it were like probably thigh deep snow.
Jeez.
So you were trudging through that, and that were fine because that's what you're expecting from a January race, isn't it?
Did you wear orienteering shin pads?
No, I didn't.
Could have borrowed them off me, couldn't you?
I could. Maybe that's where I went wrong.
Honestly, I reckon next year everybody will wear them.
They will. Yeah,
they'll have seen and been influenced by me, the fashionista.
All of a sudden or something.
I don't know. They should do, shouldn't they? They should do. Yeah, I reckon. I did actually mention it to Tom. I said you need to buy some of these, mate, because I think people would buy them after seeing those pictures.
What did he come back to with that?
It was a hard no. Might have to shut this dog out, Ben. Just that's actually settling down, I think now. It wasn't that impressed, to be honest. But yeah, I think they take off now. I think now I've put it out there, people have seen them. Maybe, who knows?
The one thing that people need to wear is the knee length deck shells, because they definitely are, especially through that deep snow. Like if you've got those on, it's just like, because Mark Derbyshire's shins the year before were just ripped to pieces.
You could almost follow the blood, couldn't you, last year? Because you could see it like visibly in the snow, couldn't you? I could even see it on pictures.
Yeah. So the knee length waterproof's a game changer for that. But it would just hard work. And then as soon as it got dark, I was just going over like Stanage, just out of Marsden.
Yeah.
As soon as sun went down, it all just froze, and it was just a nightmare. My knees started hurting, and I thought, you've still got 60 mile to go. It's just too far to hike it out.
It's not a sprint, is it, to go there?
No, it's not. No. And then you just know you're going to be, I think you just get sensible, like the more you do the longer races. And I just thought I could probably walk the next 60 mile, and then have to have a month off, whereas we're going on holiday, wasn't I?
Yeah, that's it.
So you
Plus,
don't
you
want
had
to.
work to do, so
Yeah, some days.
Was that in the back of your mind as well? Like, the fact that you had to work after it as well? Were you thinking, I'll sack it here because I've got a big shift coming up? Do you know what I
I've
mean?
got a week's
Yeah.
following race. Yeah, it's all part of it. Thing is, in those long races, it's more mental than physical, isn't it? So as soon as something's in your head where you're just thinking, if I just stop here, like I'm not gonna have so much longer recovery or whatever, and it's too easy then, isn't it?
Yeah,
Once
it's
decisions
definitely.
made,
it's not like you have a checkpoint every 10 miles, even, is it? Or something like that. It's if you're making a decision, you've got to be right with it, isn't it?
I know a lot of people struggle this year with their feet as well. What were you wearing on? Like, what was the footwear choice? Like, what is the popular footwear choice now for the spine? You know, when it's like that, those conditions.
shoe wise,
Yeah.
or just everything
Yeah,
wise.
because I saw a lot of people just in normal trail shoes, and I guess there's a reason for that. I just assumed with that, if you're doing even like, if you're going to go full spine, or even the race you did, because you're going to be out for so long, I just thought people would go for something a little bit more durable, like maybe like a waterproof shoe, but like a mid, like not just a standard shoe.
More like a boot type
Yeah, more like
thing,
a boot, yeah.
Yeah, I think some people, I can't remember which brand it is that doing with a little like zip.
Yeah,
and the
most brands do
gaiter.
now, yeah. Like Scarpa have got one, but it's not
Sportiva ones.
Sportiva.
They're good ones, aren't they?
They're not all waterproof, but they do like give you a bit more warmth at least, and then you can obviously wear waterproof stuff underneath. But yeah, I'm just interested to like know what did you go for?
I had trail talons
Yeah.
and then the waterproof socks. The
Yeah.
trouble with the waterproof shoes is once the snow starts to melt, if the water gets in,
Yeah.
your feet are just knackered then because they're
I get it.
they're sat
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
water. It don't get
Yeah.
back out. So I found waterproof socks and then just a normal shoe is
Yeah.
better because the water's coming out through the shoe, but your feet are staying
Yeah.
dry with the waterproof socks.
That's definitely the approach I've always taken, 100%, because
Yeah.
it's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then this year, once it got icy, you've got your ice spikes over it. So they go over shoes that have got less lugs on better.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a like play off between something not as grippy, but then your spikes are going to fit better. So
Yeah.
it's
And they're
hard
easy to
though.
get on, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have them in your drop bag, but you still might have 50 mile until you
Yeah.
can get to change your shoes. So
Yeah.
and then you just need a bigger and bigger size as race goes on when your feet get fatter. Expensive,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I was going to say, do you suffer from that? Do your feet swell quite a lot?
Oh
in these
yeah, they were
races?
end up full spine. They were
Like clown
massive.
feet, yeah.
Absolutely massive, and they were a week to go down.
So did you like take some of your shoes and then having a drop bag Earl Crabtree shoes as well?
I'm at
He's about
size
13, isn't
14s,
he?
yeah.
He's 14 now, isn't he? Yeah.
14, yeah.
Just work your way up. Yeah.
But yeah, they just end up massive, and you still got to squeeze your feet into. Yeah, I don't know if that happens to everyone, does it?
Don't know,
You
see,
don't go far enough.
No, this is it. This is why I'm asking these questions, because it is a whole new sport, isn't it? Like the problems I've got in races are not your problems for races, because they're almost two different sports, aren't they? You know, like even we've just mentioned, like I can race 2, sometimes 3 times a week, but you're having to recover a lot more. But then even when you're in the race, you're wearing different stuff. You're thinking about different things as well. I guess you've got more planning and more organising to do because you've got more kit, haven't you, as well? So, yeah, but not a nice experience this time, would you say? I think you've got to be, because we spoke about this, you've got to be fully 100% into it and on it. And would you say this year you were? Were you totally focused on this one, or
No,
was there always a bit
because-
of doubt in your mind about if I'm not having a great race, I might just drop out?
It were more that I were doing the media stuff,
Yeah.
and you've got to be mentally with it and focused on the race.
Yeah.
And I think I'd misjudged the training for the race because I was more thinking, all right, I'll get
Yeah.
the race done and then I'll do the media thing, which you can't do for a race like that.
No.
It's
You've-
mad. I think it's mad. It's great that they asked you to do it, but it's mad that they would expect you to do the Challenger South and then just do media. Like if you'd have finished that race and done, you'd have been knackered.
Yeah, I would,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure you were knackered anyway,
Yeah.
but you'd be absolutely fucked, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Really?
They'd have to just wheel you out, wouldn't you?
Yeah, just wheel me around. Dave Mustard next to me in my wheelchair.
Yeah, because it's like
Oxygen
you're
mask
not
on.
just
Mic her up, mask on. Yeah.
you're not just chilling out in that race, are you? And just okay, I'll take it easy because I've got media the next day or whatever. It's like
Yeah, I wouldn't agree to do that again. Not
No,
not for
I think
that
one or the
race.
other, yeah.
Just there's too much to think about in the race to then concentrate
Yeah.
on doing the media thing. But lesson learned.
Right, I mean,
Got to try it.
Yeah, you've got to try these things, haven't you? And
So
you
have you
never
still
know
got the
until you do it.
GoPro footage from?
Oh yeah. Most of it couldn't be released. I've got all videos on my phone though. I'll show you some of them, but yeah.
We'll stick those behind a paywall, shall we?
Yeah.
Extra footage, yeah.
Patreon content.
Yeah, bonus content. Yeah. But I mean, the media job. You've done a bit of media stuff for the Spine before, haven't you? Or like, have you done some socials for maybe not on the day, but you've certainly been helping out as well, haven't you, on that race?
Yeah. Well, I've volunteered before and done a bit of pictures and video stuff, but not like officially. You know, just been there and been taking photos like you do. But this was the first time that I'd done it officially that they'd asked me to do out. I'm going back for the summer one, so I can't have been that bad.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, they asked me to go back for the summer one, so I think it'll work slightly different in summer.
So you're going to do summer spine and
Just
then you're
doing
going to
the full
spine.
spine.
Then you're going to do your work after.
Then I'm just
No
going
running
to
for
run
someone.
back and film everyone.
Yeah. No, definitely no running for the summer one. Just the media side of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll talk to Cammy, who's like in charge of the media, and I think they're going to just run it a little bit different because he was trying to. So do you know Will, who'd done all the sort of videos and content before? He's not involved anymore. So Cammy was also trying to run all the media team and do the presenting himself as well. And that didn't really work for him. So we need to have a bit of a rethink before.
Yeah, and
before
actually,
summer one.
you've sort of answered one of my questions there as well, because I were in touch with him before and he gave me the press release and he gave me the press releases pre-race, but also for like the winners of the South and then the winners of the Sprint South. And it was great as it started and then it just dropped off and I didn't get anything after that. And I guess it's just because he gave himself too much to do, really. So.
Yeah, there were a lot. And that one thing that were a bit of an eye-opener being on media team. There's a lot of stuff to sort out. Yeah. I don't know if you read about the story of the lady that had to be pulled off the course because she ended up getting death threats. So they had to stop her. So you had all that to deal with. Yeah. And you can't then just go in front of a camera and try and keep up with like getting press releases out when you're trying to like fend off all that sort of
That
stuff.
was a mad story. So talk to us about that because obviously we saw the statement that went out and we saw some social media on it. But like how was that news communicated with the media team? How did the Spine find out about it? Did she obviously like tell somebody at a checkpoint or like what was the situation with it? I
think it was I don't know the full ins and outs. I think it were a comment on Facebook. So this lady that was running for a charity and there were some people that weren't fans of what she was running for, and who she was running. Not super fans of that. So they'd put some comments on social media to say that they were going to go out and look for her on course, so they had to stop her. Yeah,
so
for safety
the Spine
reasons.
team had seen those comments.
They'd seen the comments. Yeah, obviously. She didn't know anything about it. She was mid-race.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, God, right. So, I thought from what I'd read is that she'd seen the comments like as she was running, because I know some people are checking phones and things like that and are in touch with what's going on. And then she told the Spine, like, I've got these threats. But the Spine had seen the comments, right?
Yeah, the Spine had seen the comments, So went to meet her while she was mid-race. I think they let her carry on for a little bit, but then more and more comments came. So they ended up having to meet her and say, look, we can't let you continue. So they had to stop her just for her safety, really. Because I mean, I think he's a keyboard warriors, aren't they? Probably,
but you can't take the risk, can you?
No, especially not when people.
Especially if you start talking about locations and things like that. It's like it's direct kind of information now, isn't there? So you've got to follow it up.
And the thing is, you've got a tracker on.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say. Yeah, like the dot watching's amazing to see where people are, and from a safety perspective, it's amazing and it's brilliant that people know where you are all the time. But also from a safety perspective, it's not amazing, isn't it? Because people can see where you are all the time. It's like, I guess, just two things to consider there. And yeah, I mean, it's wild. It's wild. I mean, did you speak to her afterwards as well?
No, I haven't. No, because we were further up the course then by the time that had happened. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to speak to her. But I know that she was trying to organise to run the length of the course again, like get a group of people together and do it a few weeks later. I'm not sure how that's progressing, but that were a plan. Yeah. Just to finish what she'd.
Yeah, fair play.
Because she was doing it for charity, you see, and it wasn't her fault that she had to stop.
And she's invested a lot of time and I guess money into it as well, hasn't she? So,
I don't know what they can do with the tracking thing. I don't. It's a bit of a weird thing, isn't it? That.
I'm sure. Well, it might get to a stage where you could have the choice of having it turned on and off for the public. Won't
Yes.
it?
That's
That's
true.
what it'll be.
That's true.
Like at Shieltra, for example, and stuff. You can't see where people are on that, but they are tracked.
Oh, is that what they do?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. There's, because you can sign up anonymous and all sorts for the Shieltra.
Great.
For those reasons, really, so you can have the confidence that no one will know where I am, but the organisers, the open track, will know where you are.
Yeah, I think that definitely needs to be an option. I had a bit when I did the Winter Spine the year before. I'm coming down off We'd been diverted, not going up Pennygent, down the footpath just before it, because of bad weather. I can't remember what time it was. It was probably like 5 in the afternoon, but it felt like midnight. And I were going down there, and 2 blokes had driven from Bradford. They'd seen me on the tracker. I didn't know them. They were from Twitter, and they sort of came up to me. Super fans, yeah. As I were coming off Pennygent, and they says, "Oh, we could see where you are. We've just come to say hiya." But that was just before I ended up in toilets asleep, so I were pretty buggered by then. But yeah, it just like middle at night, dark, weather were horrendous, and they just turned up, and it's good that people come to support you, but when you've been on your own for hours and hours, and then all of a sudden, middle of nowhere, there's people that pop up, and you're not in any fit state to have a conversation either, so you feel bad that they've driven out to come and chat to you. But you're just absolutely spannered.
And you're thinking totally differently as well, aren't you? So like you probably magnify certain situations and process information in different ways, like not rationally either, will you? So,
Like I say, you're not expecting to see anyone because it's a self-supported race.
I can't imagine doing that, can you?
No, it's really weird.
I mean, I couldn't even be asked getting out of bed to come up on the.
Yeah, you bailed
to see
on
me
us
mates.
when we were expecting you. Yeah, you didn't turn up.
Never mind. Some random woman on a bloody tracker. I'm sure it was all in good nature, but
like no harm. What they've done.
No.
Obviously, we're doing that.
Yeah,
but it's just
come on, Ben. Should we get in the car and go to? And it's just I don't know. I don't get that.
But people, and that's the thing with open tracking. You can tell people are supporting you because they can put the messages on, can't they?
Yeah.
So
I do like that actually when you download it at the end, because that was a new thing. Was it last year or the year before? It's not been around that long, has it? The messages, but I think I did one last year as well to yours, and you've just got this big long list of what people have said, haven't you? When you finish the race, it's quite good looking at it.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's great to read, and it's weird the comments that are on there. People from all over the world. Oh, that were one thing with the media team this year. So they must be able to track it somehow, but they had 15 million different hits across the social media in Spine Week. It just shows how many people are following race. Yeah,
it is
50
global
million
now, isn't it?
separate log into like
that's insane, isn't
across
it?
all their social media.
That's mad.
Massive, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's well hard to get into now as well, the Spine, because I think didn't they open up straight after the race like entries for next year, and it just went like that, didn't
It's
it?
just last week or so. Yeah, ballot wasn't it this time? Not ballot, sorry, like a queue used a queuing system. Yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
Which caught a few people out that I know, but don't know. Is that a better way of doing it?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't know.
You're never going to please everyone. Like people were saying about the 12 o'clock time, that in ideal, obviously people at work, but if you do it early morning, it's not ideal. Like, how do you...
You're always going to get people complaining, aren't you?
Yeah, of course you are. And then
it was the fastest finger first, essentially, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they just used a different system so that when people were logging on, you went into a queue and the queue counted down.
Yeah.
Whereas before, you just clicked and you just didn't know if you were in queue or not.
I mean, at some point, maybe a ballot is the right thing, and you do the ballot over a couple of days or whatever and give people a chance to at least get themselves in the hat. I don't know.
And then just a random draw, like number generator or...
Yeah, I mean, it's that oversubscribed. I joked in one of the other groups, and then it's like they'll start doing north to south next, adding those. But it's already busy enough, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
One thing we noticed this year, I mentioned it when we did our Spine recap, the media coverage, not just from the Spine media team, but like the photographers and videographers that were either following athletes in the race or were just there just taking pictures just generally, was unbelievable, wasn't it? Like the quality and the amount of like people covering it. So, you know, the likes of David Miller and Cloro Cam, she did a great job, didn't she? Rich Gale, Ben Johnson. I mean, I'm going to forget to name everybody, but I sort of mentioned them, didn't I, previously? But
Mel Sykes.
Yeah, Mel Sykes. Yeah. You must have noticed a difference though, like of how the race is changing now. I mean, obviously it's always been really popular, but we just touched upon it being like globally recognised now. But do you think more people are kind of getting involved now, and it's I guess it's just going to become an even bigger thing now, isn't it?
Yeah. And well, I think the need for content's bigger, isn't it? Anything with social media now, people, they're not just happy with following dots, are they? They want the photos and they want all that. And I think there's a bit of a fine line. Obviously, it's supposed to be a self-supported race, and the idea of the race is being out there on your own. So it's a bit of a fine line with having like loads of people taking photos and then no one. But yeah, it's a hard balance.
How do they see it? Because some of it, I imagine, behind the scenes, the Spine team won't have foreseen, because you don't really like. There's the actual media team, but then there's obviously outside teams and all sorts following runners. Where are they going to change the rules? What were they thinking behind the scenes? Because, like you say, the whole Spine experience is self-supported. Are they looking at changing anything, or were they happy with how it was?
I think they were happy. I think that was something they tried new this year. Yeah. So, like Sebastian, there were a few people that had like their own film crews following him.
And they're okay with it?
Well, I think Cammy had sort of done this year that those people had to apply for like a press pass.
Like a media pass.
Yeah, to be able to follow their runners.
I guess so then he knows who's making what as well. Otherwise it's just a free-for-all, isn't it? And people can just jump in wherever they want.
But then in another way, is it fair for those runners knowing that they're going to meet their film crew every 15 miles,
and
when
even
other
if it's
people,
a friendly face as well, it makes a difference, doesn't it? To
mentally
morale
it does.
Yeah.
When it's a mental event, I know they're not passing them stuff, food wise, but still mentally, if you've been out there on your own for 6 hours, but you know round the next corner you're going to see people and you're going to be able to have a chat. Whereas some other people that are pushing through.
And if you're honest, decisions, if I've never done the Spine, but decisions are almost made a little bit easier if you know that you've got a potential out, essentially. Yeah. You can push on if you know that someone's got 10 miles down the road. They're not there for support, but worst, I can climb in that van or in that car or something. So it does change the race a little bit, I think. And and I don't know, I'm not saying either's right or wrong. I'm just wondering, was it fully expected how much coverage they were going to get outside the media team? Or
I think they knew all those people that had the teams following them had been in touch before to get the passes. So I think...
And what about competitors further down the line then?
Well, that's the thing. They're not having people meeting them.
Do they mind? Do they care? Or are we just talking for the sake of it?
I think they'll have sent like a post-race feedback form out.
Yeah.
But whether those that are further down
won't affect their own race, will it? No. That's the bottom line, I guess.
And you know, if you're doing that race, similar to any race you do, I guess there's a set of pictures that you can access. Like, do you get race pictures sent to you? Is there like a demand for that now, like in that particular race? I don't know, you know.
What, the race photos?
Yeah, actual race photos. Is it like an official kind of, here's your Spine pictures type thing?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. It takes a little bit of time to get them all out, because obviously there was all those different photographers.
Yeah.
They're mainly there during the race just for the YouTube videos that they put out, or the content that the Spine are putting out whilst the race is going on. So they just want like the pictures of the leaders for the updates on social media for people that are following the race side of it.
Yeah.
And then there's the film crew out getting the little like 10-second snippets of people that are on race. So that's going on. But then like a week later, after all the races are finished, they do release all the photos for people to buy, like race photos. So they're out there taking your race photos as well. So
yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
It's the same with most races like that. You've seen it like a UTMB and stuff. There is, I think sometimes don't understand the amount of work it'll take for a photographer to be somewhere, get those shots, and then get it back, turn around so that it can go out. And it's like media ready, for want of a better word.
Yeah, because there's got to be an editing process, hasn't
Exactly. It's not just like us taking a photo on the phone, and these people are the best at their job, so they're not just going to dish out. They've got to get it right. Then they'll give it to whoever it is to distribute on their own channels, and then, like you say, further down the line, there might be more stuff available. Like you say, most races, like it's Dragon's Back and stuff like this. This is all going in the background. If you're in the race, you don't know. A picture might pop up of you or something, maybe, or something, but it's not. That's not what you're expecting, really, is it? Like, there's not.
No, and I also don't think you should expect it straight away as well. Like, because these photographers, they're kind of living it for the week out there, and they're not trying to rush out everything. Apart from the stuff that the spine needs, like you said, they might sit on it for a few days until they've got time to edit it and then put it out. But it's not like your picture that's taken on day 2 might be available on day 2. You might not get it till the week after, might you?
Oh yeah, it will be week after, because they're trying to take the photos for what's going on in that race. And is it 5 races now?
And 2 6, I think now. 6, isn't it? Because they've done the there's 6 now.
Yeah, 6 races.
Extra one in the north.
And one of the things they were saying that between the first and last person at one point in January, there were 170 miles between the 2 people. So you're trying to cover like all that photograph, make sure everybody's got the photo and make sure that the whole thing's covered. But it's just such
Ben having a scratch.
Sorry, the dog was just scratching around there behind me. People think it's me. Do you ever get people asking you though, like, where's my picture?
Oh yeah, and that were one thing that were really weird. So obviously the Sprint South is a first. Well, that finishes sort of first. They're finishing like the Saturday evening into the Saturday night and Sunday morning. But then there's still all the other races going on for the rest of the week. And the full spine don't finish till the Sunday after. And people are emailing and messaging, like the spine team, where's my race photos? Just because their race had finished. 2 days later.
I need it for Instagram.
And that's why, innit? They want to put the post on Instagram. There were one of the races finished, and within, I think it was 7 minutes after the race had finished, the competitor's mother-in-law had messaged Spine saying, this person's finished the race, why haven't you posted about them? Trying to make sure I'm generic here without mentioning any. But yeah, so somebody's mother-in-law messaged and said, why haven't you posted about X and Y? They finished the so-and-so race. 7 minutes after, I'm like, the photographer's got to take the photo, get it back, edit it.
Jeez.
There's probably 4 of them where they've got their eyes shut. Because that's just what you look like at the end of a race, isn't it? Find one that's like decent enough to then post about, write the caption, upload it. Yeah.
This person won the race?
You've got to watch this on YouTube to see whether that's a head shake or a nod.
Try not to give too much away.
Brilliant.
But yeah, I think, and that's just the thing, innit? It's the need. But the thing with the spine is, because kind of like Barclay Marathon, like that's never going to have the full coverage, because part of the allure of the race is that it's like you can follow the dots, fair enough, but like there is a little bit of that it's just sort of you watching the dots and they're putting enough info out so that you know that people are having a really bad time, but not too much that it makes it too commercialised sort of thing, because that's part of it, isn't it? People
definitely
are out there on their own just gritting it out. But yeah, it's an hard balance, especially like this day and age. I think they experimented this year for the first time with having, the cameras at aid stations that a lot of racers have. So like UTMB have them, don't they? So you can watch. They had that this year. So I think that'll be staying. But there were talk of putting one in like Greg's Hut and in Annie's and in Hornisted. So you've got a little bit of footage.
Watch it like Big Brother, basically.
Yeah, watch it like Big Brother, yeah.
Brilliant.
Because it is interesting what goes on in these places.
It's funny what people would want. Like at South Downs Way, because it's World Trail Majors, and James is trying to up the media for that and stuff, and they had cameras like at the checkpoints on way in and way out, and it's funny how many people would watch people coming in and out of the checkpoint and stuff, and it's like, right, how can you get more behind the scenes? Because we've said about this before, that's why a lot of the time I'll hang around at a checkpoint more than somewhere else, because they're actually, a runner might come in and they're in there for a bit of time actually, and there's a bit of something going on when you're just on the trail. Like you say, Mel doesn't want a camera in the face like 4 days into it or something necessarily.
Dribble down your face like you just stink of piss.
But when you're not intruding in a checkpoint and you can just capture it, it's like people will watch that, I think. Yeah,
that's true.
And they want to see, they're interested in what people do when they go into a checkpoint, aren't they? Different people have different
No one needs to see a naked Matt Neal wandering around there.
Paid content.
Yeah. Another paywall there. How much, I guess, when you're working for Spine, how much can you, or you probably can't at all, help or aid people when they come into these like first aid stations? Is it just a case of like, this is the aid station, you do what you want in here, but we're not going to do anything for you type thing?
Yeah, so the part of the kit list is like the medical kit. So there is medics in there.
Yeah. But
anything to do with like popping blisters, looking after your feet, taping bits up, that's all supposed to be done by the competitor. The aid stations, they'll get you obviously food. But that's it. Like you pack your own bag, you get your own kit out. You've got to, like, because some people say, "Oh, I'm going for a sleep. Will you wake me up in 45 minutes?" They're not allowed to do that. It's up to you to set the alarm, because you can't go work. Because then if you forget to wake someone up, and then they're like, "Oh, it's your fault. You didn't wake me up."
Is it a bit like when you're on a film crew for, well, you won't have ever done this, but let me give you an example. Like I mentioned this on a previous podcast as well, or maybe a future podcast, depending when this goes out. But like David Attenborough, when they're doing like Planet Earth, and a film crew might be out in the Arctic or Antarctic. I don't know where penguins live actually, because I know they only live in one of these places. But let's say like there's a little baby penguin that ends up on its own because its mum gets eaten by a seal, but they can't actually they can't get involved, can they? They've just got to let it go for it. So they've just got to like let nature take its course. I guess it's the same for you, isn't it? Is that how you feel? You've just got to let nature take its course. So if Matt Neal's like crawling around in his undies, and he needs some help. He needs a calf massage. You can't just get in there, can you? And help him out?
You got to leave him to it. Yeah. So there was a guy this
year. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm sorry.
No, just the weird.
I just thought about Matt Neal like just crawling around like.
Have you had coffee again?
Yeah. Fourth cup today.
There was
talking shite, I'm sorry.
This year, Kevin, he came out of Hawes checkpoint and he went about an hour and a bit south back down the Pennine Way. So instead of coming out and heading over Great Shunner, he were going back the wrong way. So he went maybe 2 hours.
Got away that little penguin, hadn't you? You can't help him out.
No. And really somebody like could have gone up and said, "Oh, Kev,
what? And they were going wrong direction."
Yeah,
bloody hell, it's from my school of orienteering, that lad, isn't it? Jesus Christ!
But you just can't do it. You've just got to.
He weren't like running past people that were on the spine, was he? Like they were going in opposite direction.
Well,
there was no hint.
It must have been, unless he just didn't. Unless he didn't pass anyone. I mean, people are so spread out even by then, aren't they, 100 miles in? Yeah. So I presume nobody passed him going the other way. But nobody could go up and tell him we were going wrong. He's just got to figure it out for himself.
Doing an out and back.
Adding miles on.
Yeah, new race.
Yeah.
What was it like the first couple of times? Because I watched it. Like it's what was it like the first couple of times they stuck you on camera and stuff? Because like you're great at talking and everything, but it's not like you haven't done that kind of stuff too much before, have you?
No, never actually like on. Obviously, you film this, don't you?
Yeah.
Never actually stood on camera.
We were aware of how many people are going to be watching this because it's the Spine this year.
Well, no, and I got so much stick for that first video. It's the one that's on my Instagram of me and Damo, and. Everyone were replying to that saying, "Oh, is that your first day with arms? What are you doing with your hands? Like, you're such a natural," just because it's so awkward. But it were easier with like Damo or somebody else there because it's more of a conversation.
Takes it off, doesn't it?
There's loads of videos of me just like stood there like a lemon talking to camera, and it's hard to do, isn't it?
It's quite daunting the first time you do it, really. Like it's it's not easy. It's like you say, it's easier with someone, but because I think back to the first couple of times someone stuck a camera in my face, and it's not just me in the camera because it's not someone sticking the camera in your face; it's the people behind the camera as well, and it's that's what the difference is sometimes. Yeah, and it does take a bit of time, and if it's people you don't know or sometimes you haven't been told too much information or whatever it is, it's almost like, right, what do I do with this? Don't get me wrong, like you're not going to get. You're on there because you know the Spine and you're there for a reason. So I guess that takes a bit of pressure off. But still, well done for doing it.
Yeah, it's a real skill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully, summer one might be a bit better.
Should be warmer.
But we'll see. Yeah, one, because I'll be warmer, and two, like, because I've done it now, I'd probably know what to talk about a bit more.
I didn't see any of that, but I just thought, oh, there's Mel doing the thing. I thought it was good, but yeah.
Didn't you see the awkward, like, weird thing I was doing with my hands
Not
all the
really.
time?
No, I didn't notice it. No,
You'll know
I'm
it's
going to go back
now.
and watch now, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. But I always think on those things, it depends what you're saying, is it? So if you're interested and you're saying something that's relevant, then don't care what you do with your hands, to be honest.
Jazz hands.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the questions that somebody asked you, isn't it? Because you put this out yesterday on your Instagram, I think, just asking for questions around the spine, knowing you were going to come on. I mean, great job. Thanks for doing it for us, by the way.
That's all right.
Far more organised than us. Maybe not Gary, because Gary always does this for us, but far more organised than me. But somebody did ask about, did you get media training to make it look so natural when presenting? But I guess you've just answered that.
Yeah, that's why he sent that, because he was one of the ones that sent me video.
If you ever want a tip, just hold a bottle of water. That's what I do if I'm in unusual situations. First time I did a couple of the ASICS ones, is I just hold a bottle of water, because at least you've got something. Because I used to do this a lot. So
Giving your hand a purpose, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What used to do that, Gary?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you'll notice so after that first video, awkward hands, I've got a cup of tea in my hand, then on every other video.
Well, they just gave you some polls.
Just all these.
Just all these, man.
But we have got some more questions. That's obviously one of them. But I'm going to ask you a few, because we're just giving the people what they want. What surprised you the most about behind the scenes that you didn't know or didn't already know?
The pay.
Yeah, the pay for one.
Did Damo have like a makeup team with him all the time?
Hair and makeup,
they followed him everywhere.
Yeah, sticking his mohawk up. And I had no.
But in his own dressing room, didn't he, as well? He's big time, isn't he? So, yeah, well done, yeah.
I think just how much people want info. Like, you think you're putting a lot of content out, and there were so many photographers and the videographers, and I thought, gosh, they're like hammering this, but people are always like, where's this?
Are they messaging the spine team, or are they messaging you direct for this kind of stuff?
The spine, whether they're commenting on Facebook.
Got you,
yeah. Asking just, why haven't you covered so and so? Yeah. Like, just naming particular people.
It's funny how,
just weird.
I don't know if entitled's the right word, but the way the sport's gone, it's like you assume that stuff should just be put out instantly and things. It's like,
yeah, I think we're just this like need it now mentality, aren't we? I think Amazon's got a lot to do with that. You order something now and it's here the next day, innit? And we just expect stuff.
I remember doing last time I did Dragon's Back is like on the Friday before you run into Cardiff, so the 5th day going into the 6th day is the day the Queen died. So we like the race, the Facebook and stuff just exploded with that and what's happening with the race. Why aren't you selling it? As a runner, and obviously Shane and the team are good at this, knew nothing of it really. What was just crack on with the day, and we heard murmurs and stuff. But yeah, but on the social media, it was, why aren't you giving us information? Are the runners going to be going to Cardiff? It's just this, like, these people that putting out the content or putting out information, that they know what they're doing. You kind of get this information when it's available. I don't understand. It's like, this is a shit like analogy, but I run the kids, the Winters football team, and it's like, if it's raining or something, it'll be, is the session still on tonight? What time's kick off and on Sunday? And all these 100 questions. Like, you'll get it when it's not. No one's holding information back.
It's not
like,
secret.
Yeah, it's like you will get it when it's ready. But whether it's the spine or Dragon's Back and stuff like that, I do feel like some people need to chill out a little bit in terms of content and things, because it's the amount of content at a high level that does go out at these races. It is amazing, but just don't be too entitled with what's coming out, I think.
Yeah, and especially when, like, they've got the dots, so you know where people are in the race, you know what's going on race-wise, and if it's your family member that you're tracking, you can see where they are and that they're still moving. Like, do you need
you
a
used to
photo of
follow
them?
races, and it'd be like on this US races, but like I Run Far and stuff, and you'd be getting like Western States updates on Twitter every like 20 miles or something, and it'd be like so and so's in second, third, fourth, and it's like you're watching Twitter little text updates.
Keith on the back.
Yeah, and you used to see like how far it's come is amazing, but it's also I think people
are quite demanding out there. They expect
a little
it now.
bit, and don't get me wrong, like we've all done media bits, and it's I love being part of it, but also it's like just chill out a bit as well.
Definitely agree with that. What's the weirdest thing you saw a competitor do?
Weirdest thing.
I bet you've got
Weirdest
a
thing
list,
that I can mention.
Yeah. Well, it's RUNcensored. You can go for it.
Go for whatever.
She wants to go back in summer though.
Yeah.
Saying people will be there.
Obviously, like what you saw.
Like,
Did it involve Matt Neal?
in his pants. It were probably like just the combinations of stuff that people were eating.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Just stuff you just wouldn't put together. So the one guy, we were at horse for a little bit, and there's one guy, and he's well known for this, is this competitor for like his weird
He's not pregnant,
food choices.
is he?
It might be. It might be. Who knows these days? But he came in and we just sat and watched him for the time that he was at ours. And he came in and he asked for like eggs on toast or something. Then next thing he got a little dehydrated meal out, smashed that. Then he had something and custard, like a pudding and custard. Then he had a jacket potato after that. And then he ate a packet mash potato thing after that. Then he's eating sweets. It was just...
It's not related to me, is it?
I'm waiting for the weird bit.
Sounds normal.
Brilliant. So the volume and just like the combinations of foods.
Yeah, just the combinations that you would just never... You only see that at like a holiday buffet, don't you?
Yeah.
Like people have got like a fried egg with a bit of broccoli.
Get a money's worth.
They're just like piling it up.
Yeah. Course 5. That would be a great bit of content actually, because these are the things you don't see out there. You know, like behind the scenes. This is a real behind the scenes thing, that isn't it? Or like when you're in there, and it'd be nice to sort of showcase some of these weird things that people do.
Combinations of food and
I like that.
There's some weird stuff people were doing, like with regards to getting ready and getting the kit ready and that sort of thing. But is it weird, or they're just going through the process of what they need to do to move on, aren't they, in race? Like the clothing combinations and that sort of stuff. Obviously, it's a bit weird, but it's not really weird in that context at Spine, is it?
The whole thing's weird, really, isn't it?
Well, the whole thing's weird, isn't it?
People making their way up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a weird event anyway. So, but yeah, probably food combinations. There was some really genius stuff as well. So like one guy had his, when it were really foggy, and he had a head torch on a heart rate monitor strap around his waist. Yeah, so his head torch will lower down. Yeah. So it was a bit like weird that he was.
I've seen that more and more on that, like the waist ones. To be honest, it's good. It does make sense.
Just to stop it bouncing back off either the snow or the fog. Yeah. It's just pointing down at floor then. So yeah, and he had a heart rate monitor strap with his head torch attached to that, so it went round his waist.
Got some good tips then.
Yeah.
For next time,
yeah.
It'd be good for brands to come and learn these things, wouldn't it? Because they'll probably invent some products.
I see it a lot, because obviously in the forest where I live, there's like all the mountain bikers will have a lot of them around their waist and stuff, and it does make sense because they'll have it on the helmet as well. But
that's good.
I'm going to give it a whirl, I think.
Yeah, what a great tip. How do the various media people agree on what and who to cover? I guess that's from a Spine sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cammy's the man then.
Cammy's the man, yeah. So he's trying to... So some people, obviously David Mill were there and he was on his own tangent, doing his own thing, but mainly it's just such a long race, isn't it? So they just had sections to cover. And then obviously if a certain runner were coming into an aid station and they were in lead in the WhatsApp group, it'd be, right, I need pictures of this person. So then whoever's got those photos go into the WhatsApp group so they can post about it. But yeah, I think they just get like a section to cover and try and cover everyone.
And I guess that's so you don't get everybody piling in at the same place, because naturally for example, you'd go to Malham Cove around here, wouldn't you? Because that's the most beautiful feature and the main landmark, you know, and you don't want all the pictures being the same, so you've got to split it up, haven't you? So,
and plus, because of the dropout rate and stuff like that, then you're better off having it's like zonal marking, isn't it? You're better off having a section, because if you're just following one, you don't know that they might drop out, or the leads change further up, or whatever it is. Yeah. Logistics must be interesting, yeah.
Just out of interest, who was on the media team from a photography and videography perspective? I know Cammy's obviously like organising where people are going, but Andrew Hendry was working for the Spine this time, wasn't he?
Yeah, Jamie Rutherford.
Oh,
I'm going to forget people now.
Yeah.
You put me under pressure.
Yeah, sorry, I'll put you on there. And Steve Ashworth, was he doing stuff for Brand? Because he does a lot for Sportiva and Scarpa, I know. But yeah, don't worry.
David Murch there was.
Yeah.
So he does a lot of the GB Ultras photography.
Right, okay, yeah.
He was on the team. Yeah, they were just... Yeah.
But I mean, what's the size of the team? Are you talking like 5, 10, 15 people? Or?
Maybe 15.
Wow, so many.
Yeah.
Crikey, yeah, that's a lot. More than I thought, actually.
Yeah, and that were just like the photographers, really, and then the videographers are another separate team as well.
Yeah, and I'd seen like you've got people like Sam Pratt who were doing some of the Montane stuff, and then obviously we've talked about David doing his own thing, and of course like Benji Johnson doing Zuki's film, and then you've obviously got Seb's film as well. So
and then they were doing one
Rick
for
Gilly,
James Nobles.
Yes,
as
of course,
well.
Nigel Hocking. Yeah,
were down there.
That as well.
Yeah, so they were
and
following
Rob,
him.
Yeah,
And then Sebastian had his film crew as well, following him up.
Didn't know he had one. That'll be good.
Yeah. I don't know when that's coming out.
I guess like we've obviously
probably about 3 years if knowing French.
Probably. I mean, we've seen films or short documentaries about the spine, haven't we? But there's going to be an influx, isn't there? I guess at Kendal Mountain Festival next year.
Oh yeah,
probably do a full day on it, couldn't you?
yeah, just Spine Day.
Yeah, Spine Day. It's going to be definitely. This next question kind of links to, I think, to something we've already talked about, but can there be some detailed checkpoint food stuff filming captured in the future?
That's from John Cassidy.
It is from John Cassidy. Yeah.
He's a big food man.
Is he thinking? Does he know about this guy who like does 6 courses in a row?
I don't know if he might do. Yeah, I probably mentioned it to him, but there should be. I do think there were a bit of a thing.
Things like the famous lasagna and things like this, and
the noodles.
It would be good. Yeah. I think you could just set up shop there, couldn't you, with a camera, to be honest?
Yeah, and just film people eating lasagna.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're going to try and do a little bit for more insider stuff. But yeah, it's just
me and Ben, I've trademarked Greg's Sluts. So the Greg's collab with Spine. So
we're doing that next year. You're doing it first. Yeah.
You're going up to Greg's Hut then with John?
Yeah, Greg's Sluts. With some sausage rolls.
It's already in the collab's already organised.
Yeah, so if that Cammy wants to give us a media pass to do that, then
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, we'll slide into his DMs. Yeah. Right, you've got to guess who asked this question. So, did anyone find my Dior face moisturiser? Could be a question for me. This did Sean have a squirt? I'm not sure if he's still talking about the face moisturiser or not. But
David, he's just brilliant.
David Miller.
No, David Miller. Like,
well, there's a story there, isn't there? Obviously.
Yeah, well, he lost it. He was just north-south divide. That's what I was calling it. Because he would just, everyone else just like won't shower him for 2 or 3 days, and they just weren't bothered like what they look like. And David were obsessed that he'd lost his Dior face moisturiser.
He told me he was slumming it on this bloody trip.
he wasn't slumming it.
Was he doing a Bear Grylls and staying in 5-star hotels when he told me he was sleeping on the floor and stuff?
Yeah, he was probably slumming it for him normally, but he definitely wasn't slumming it compared to everyone else. Were just sleeping in vans. He were going back to Airbnb.
He sold us a dummy there, hasn't he? He told me we were living this spine. I've had words with him.
He had all his nice warm kit from you.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Bear Grylls of the spine, innit?
Yeah, he wasn't slumming it
right, sign him up next year. Sign him up.
He were obsessed that he'd lost this Dior face moisturiser. Everyone else just wanted a wash.
That's like me trying to find out who used the Molten Brown.
It does look like he's going back
race.
in time, like fair dues to him. I might have to get the name of this moisturiser.
Yeah, Benjamin Button, innit?
Yeah.
Reversing the aging process. I might even lend him my Shark Ninja face reviver. Keithy's Trail Adventures has asked, does the Alston lasagna taste better as a runner or as the media team?
Definitely as a runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you need it more, don't you?
Yeah, you need it more, yeah.
Is that famous then, Alston lasagna? Is that
yeah.
It's got its own Instagram page.
We actually went, on Instagram page. We actually went to Alston, accidentally called in, but we only went for lasagna. We weren't even based there or anything, but yeah, we just called in, managed to get some.
That was like Gilly. You went to more checkpoints than the runners, I think.
Honestly, we were in this group with all the lads and who were covering it, and Gary will testify to this. Like, they were all like just putting pictures of the dinner and the lunch, and honestly, it was like a TripAdvisor bloody page. It looked like they're having a great time. They've tried everything on the menu. I think Gilly actually stayed a few nights in the one in Horton and Ribblesdale, didn't he?
Still there.
Is it the Crown? I can't remember which pub it was. Or one of them had just opened, and I think he's still there. But they were loving it. How does the lasagna compare to the noodles at Greg's Hut? Because that's famous, isn't it? I know that.
Yeah, so the new, if you're not in the spine race and you go and get the noodles,
I was gonna say it looked like shit.
they're horrible. No offense, John Bamber, but yeah, they're just like,
It's the situation, isn't it?
yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
yeah.
When you're that far up and you've come off Crossfell and you've been battered by that weather and you're absolutely.
It's like have you had that weird broth and stuff that you get in France and Italy in these long races? It's like really salty and it's like a bone broth or something, I imagine. But I always have that. I couldn't imagine eating that on a normal day. Yeah, going in on a Sunday lunch, going, can you pass me some of that bone broth from fucking France, please? No, thanks.
I guess it's like a cup of Bovril at a football match as well,
really
isn't it?
salty and just fantastic at that time if you've been cold and high up or something.
But you're never going to make one now, are you? Like when we're
because you get like an old crusty bit of bread kind of thing and you dip it in and you think at the time, amazing, but it's just probably a similar situation, I think. Yeah, you wouldn't have it outside of the spine.
Yeah. It's like a can of Lilt on holiday. You can't drink Lilt in this country, can you?
No.
But you're on holiday and it's
that's very
ace.
true. Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
We've got another question, but I've sort of asked this already. I didn't realise. Was it difficult to watch people struggling making a balls of stuff and not being able to help them? I guess.
Oh, no,
I've already
great.
answered that.
It's highly entertaining. That's part of it.
Were there anybody doing it though? Because you know a lot of people who were racing, and you're well connected now. Like, were you almost like, I'd love to help you, but I can't? Obviously, were you willing, like certain people, to do well than others, or were you desperate to kind of help them but you just couldn't do it?
Oh no, I didn't want to help him. No, it's like, you've paid for this. You've got yourself into this situation. Like, you've got to get yourself out of it. That's the thing. Is it's weird with the spine, because when you're doing it and you know you're in the shit, but you're almost expecting it. So you don't want people to like feel sorry for you and go, oh, do you want this? Do you want this? Because you've done it because you want to put yourself through that, and you should be organised and have trained enough and have the right kit to be able to sort yourself out. So, like you do from an outsider's point of view, you're looking at these people death marching and you think, oh my God, what are they doing? Like, you feel sorry for them, but they're just loving life. Like, that's what they've signed up for, and that's part of the race. So they come into finish and they're completely like gone, sleep deprived. They look horrendous, but you speak to them and they've just had a great time. They look like
do you
death.
get a bit like, I'm sure you do, like almost like emotionally involved in some of them, and you wait, were you there get to go to the finish and see them finishing? What's it like waiting for them to come round and get to the wall and all that kind of thing?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great because you've been following them, the dots all the way up as well. And that's another thing. I remember when I finished, you think that you've pictured the finish in your head and you think you're going to go sprinting down over green and you're going to be like, yeah, but you just completely buggered, absolutely. And people are like, oh, well done, and you just like, I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep.
What's the process then? You finish, and then like I always think like, where'd they bloody? Because a lot of people are ruined, aren't they? Like, so it's like, do they go into a hall, or like? Because you see, I spoke to Alad afterwards and stuff, and he was saying he looked up and like Nicky Spinks was bringing him and like some hot water for his feet and stuff like this. He couldn't believe it. He was out of it and all that kind of thing. So is there like did they get processed, or are they just like left to their own devices still? Because I imagine it's quite hard. Some of them have been out 4, 5, 6 days or whatever, and then they're not self-sufficient at that point, are they? I guess. So is it like, do they have to get processed out kind of thing?
Triage.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Well, they come in and then they've got a room in Border Hotel, so you can go in there, and people are that spread out by then, so that you get your own like volunteer. So there's a list in the Border Hotel of the next competitor that's coming in and their volunteer that's going to look after him.
Really?
Yeah, you've just got like a one-on-one volunteer. So they take you into the pub, get you something to eat. There's showers upstairs if you want to have a shower. You can't sleep in hotel, but there's a community hall that they've got. So people that are staying, if you finish at middle at night and you want to get a train,
crash there,
yeah, you can sleep in there till next day. And people will ferry people to train station and that sort of thing. But yeah, Nicky Spinks is always there and looking after volunteers.
So you get a carer.
So you get, you basically get a carer,
to wipe your ass and feed you.
Bring you around.
So I was speaking to him, and it was great listening to about his race and stuff. Caught up with him, but then it was almost like the only thing he wanted to tell me was that Nicky was bringing him a thing at the end. And like,
He's just starstruck.
But all that stuff's great, I guess, isn't it? Because look, like you're, like again, when I've been out with you and stuff out at UTMB, like you see what we do, but this you see so much behind the scenes. That's why what's the enjoyable bit for it. It's not actually doing the media bit. I think sometimes, like if you could just see the behind the scenes and get paid for it, you'd probably take that, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it's great. They do look after people when they come into a finish, obviously. But people don't know what's going on and like.
And do they get a print out of their photo straight away, or framed,
delivered by Nicky Spinks,
framed and signed by Nicky and Damo, and
ready for wall? But yeah, they get like the feet. You get your feet put in a little hot water bath thing and looked after, and you can stay there. Most people, because it's such a big thing, they've got like family meeting them. There's a lot of people that have hired campers, so their families are in, so they don't want to like somewhere to stay over, or they've booked accommodation near-ish by. Depends on what, like you don't know what time or what day you're going to finish either, do you? So it's hard to plan. But anyone that is going to do spine, one of the things I'd say is don't worry about what's going to happen at finish, because they'll look after you. And a lot of people think, the dropout rate's so high, you don't even know if you're going to get there anyway. So like people are risking booking accommodation. There were a few people that had Airbnbs booked there, then you DNF, so you book 4 days somewhere and you don't.
That's true, actually. Yeah. Question from someone called Gary House. Did you think that Eugenie was going to break the record at halfway? Or did you think, slow down, you stupid bastard? I'm only joking, Eugenie.
Eugenie.
Bless him, He went off pretty hard though, didn't he? I mean, Chris did as well. Chris Cope went off hard. But did you think, from when you're looking in on from a media perspective, you're like, the conditions aren't perfect. Like, they have gone off pretty quick. Like, slow down, you know.
I mean, you're thinking that. I think everyone were thinking that, weren't they? Whether they were involved in the race or not. I think to set off at that pace, knowing his finish history of the race, you'd probably think
it was a fast start.
It was a fast start. But like sometimes does that pay off? Like obviously when Jack Scott did it, he set off at his pace, and sometimes it sticks, doesn't it? Like, do you think good on him for rolling dice and, and give it a go?
I have got enormous respect for him, because he turns up every year, and I do hope he wins it again. I genuinely do, because I do like watching him. But then I do think it gets to a point where what we're now sort of almost 10 years since in fact, we're more than 10 years since he won it, 2013. Like, maybe you might need to approach it in a different way if you want to win it again or finish it.
Maybe and the thing is, maybe aim for 100-hour pace, not 70-hour pace.
Because surely the thing for him was, once the record had gone, if he was going for the record, I don't know, I hadn't heard him on any podcast to know if that were his aim for setting off so fast, or if he just felt good. But once you know you're not going to get the record and you've still got a 6-hour lead, take the time at one of the aid stations and have even a 4-hour sleep, reset and then carry on. Surely your main goal is finishing by then, when you've tried so many times. And if it had just, maybe Alston, if it had just spent a little bit more time.
You never know, do you?
Yeah, but then it's like,
it's how your brain's working
Yeah,
at that time,
of course
isn't
it
it?
is,
And
yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm definitely no ultra running expert. I've no experience with the spine at all, so it's easy for me to sit here and say that as well. But I just thought maybe it might need a different approach if he's going to try and finish or win it. Just on that as well, did you have any? Did you the media team? Did you all have like favourites who you thought were going to win, or did you have who did you sort of pick out from the men's and the women's? I know you mentioned RUNcensored to win, didn't you? To me, I'm pretty sure you earmarked him at the start, Gary. I wasn't sure.
My money were on Matt Neal.
Was it? Yeah, it's come through. Yeah,
He
For the
could
win.
have. He could have.
No, do you know what? This year, men's wise,
Wide open.
I'd gone with Anna Troop. Obviously,
Yeah, Super Trooper. Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Trooper for the female. But even that were close right up until just before Hut 2. Obviously, Joanna had a problem there.
It looked like
but-
they almost might have done a demo and shield at the end, might they? Might have-
holding hands,
Yeah, holding hands,
skipping
yeah.
over the line.
Looked like that at one point.
Yeah, they were really close. But I think even with Spine, with Eugenie, a lot of people were saying he's got it in the bag, but it's got that far
not
before.
over till it's over, is
it's
it?
not,
Yeah.
no. And even like with Joanna as well, they're so close to finish.
Yeah,
And you
anything
almost
can happen.
underestimate that last bit over at Cheviot. It's still marathon distance, loads of climbing on X amount of hours sleep over
Can be
a week.
day, can't it?
Yeah,
It's like,
easily. It's
And you'll remember that famous time when, I think it was when Jasmine Mattis set a record, but Eugenie got pulled from the race with about 5 kilometres to go. And it just blows your mind, doesn't it, when you think about the distance? But his foot was absolutely gone, wasn't it? Like you could see the bone coming out of his foot. It's horrendous. I mean, he couldn't have gone any further, but to get that close, but you never know. So yes, I guess when you're in the race as well, you've just got to keep going because you don't know what's going to happen in front of you. It's not like a 10K race, is it?
no, and that was the thing that if he'd have just thought enough to have that extra sleep, even if Sebastian had got within an hour or two of him, he still got to have his sleep then. And it's just, but that's the point of the Spine, isn't it? It's not it's not the best runner, is it? It's
not. It really isn't.
Self-management. It's planning your sleep. It's planning your fueling. Your kit. James Nobles obviously had to pull out at Greg's Hut, and we spoke to him at the finish. He'd come to watch his dad finish because his dad were doing Challenger North.
Yeah.
And he just said, I just didn't pick enough kit up at Langdon Beck checkpoint. Got up to top of Cross Fell, and he just didn't have the kit.
Yeah. And it's fine margins in a race like that, and everything's got to go well, and you've got to think about everything, haven't you? To the nth degree.
And by later on in the week, then when your brain's mush anyway, sleep deprived, it's still being able to make those decisions. So it's not necessarily the best runner that wins, is it? It
is an adventure race, isn't it? That's why someone like that race, Sean, with multiple glaciers and stuff like that, even though it's the first time in the UK, he's come out on top through being a good adventure race, essentially. Just outlasting people.
We had Ellis Bland on the other week saying he's going to chuck an entry in next year and walk it and see how he gets to it. I mean,
he's on the start list. I've seen it. I saw
there
his
we go.
name.
So that's going to be interesting because he's obviously been at a very high level as a runner. We know that, and we know also he's got the batteries for those type of events. I'm not saying the Spine, but and he's also done the lap and walked it as well. So he is a fast walker and fast hiker. But from your experience and your perspective, do you think somebody like Ellis who's approaching it in that way, how well do you think they do? Do you think they could win it? Or do you think
absolutely, because
are they running at the front as well?
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's consistent. How much running is done at that front end in the Spine? I guess from the first half of the race, there's a lot more because then you're obviously getting tired and you've got a lot further to go. But when you're seeing the front runners or the leaders, should I say, halfway, how much running is being done at that point?
I think they call it the ultra shuffle, don't they? So it's not quite a run, and it's not a walk, and it's not a jog. It's just like some sort of death shuffle, isn't it?
Death march.
But if you can keep moving
like that
at that consistently, then it's
the moving, isn't it? It's the keeping moving,
it's the keeping moving and spending less time in checkpoints. If you can be more efficient, you can knock 3 hours off a checkpoint time, and that 3 hours takes a lot to make up if somebody's running or walking further on. If you can keep it consistent, I think a lot of people will, like the fast hikers, he'll have if you can keep it consistent.
You've got less chance of tendonitis and all that kind of thing really slowing you down because you can't
fuel better.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah. Like I said, like I mentioned to him, I'm sure he has got it in him. I'm not sure if I committed to walking something like that, and I had a sniff of being competitive, that I wouldn't just put a jog on and put a run on kind of thing. So it'd be interesting. I'm not saying he will do that, but like I wonder if it would go through your mind if, you know, like if you were within an hour. I'm not saying a couple of lads and women could turn up next year and be sub 75 hours or something, couldn't you? And then walking's not going to cut it at that point. But yeah, if it was this year, who knows? Yeah, yeah.
I think the thing is you can't think it's just been in your own race for spine, because if Sebastian were thinking, oh, I've lost it because Eugene is so far in front, like you don't know, do you?
There's not many years you get call it a runnable year where conditions like Jack's year, where it's all nice and runnable and stuff and hard ground. Like the wetter it gets and the worse it gets underfoot, then you a good hike will do you well, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And I guess also when it is like wet like that, you just get more problems with feet as well, don't you? It's not just the ground to run on, is it? And speeding it up that way. There's other issues that come up. There's so many things to think about.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
But you've seen this start list for next year, have you?
Yeah, the roster's online.
Pretty tasty. I've not looked. Does it look like quite competitive?
Yeah, I think it'll be a good one, but you never know with spine because they had.
Later on, mate.
Yeah,
I see. Right, it's one of them, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, the list
Ben
of.
she'll get a place. Don't worry.
I might if you ask me.
I can't
put me in as
believe you
punishment. I can believe I've. I mean, like you said, the sprint is not a sprint, is it?
No,
if it was actually a sprint, I might do it.
10K.
10K, yeah, that would suit me down to go.
Jacob's ladder and back.
I reckon I'd go up to like 25 mile. 30 mile maybe, but I don't know. Even then, like it doesn't. I can't say it really appeals to me, to be honest.
I think in name of the podcast and of research and podcast content, you should.
Oh yeah,
you should do it.
yeah. I mean, for that reason, it
yeah.
might be worth doing. I think I'd be more inclined to do something like the Felsman with Gary, if I'm honest. Especially because it would feel like I'm running home as well. I mean, I remember when the one and only kind of ultra distance challenge I've done the Dales Way twice, and it literally not literally comes past the front door, but it goes through Grassington. And I remember getting to Grassington coming from north to south, so I essentially had like 25 miles to go, but I came through at like 3 a.m, and the temptation just to come home, oh my god, when you're running past your front door and you're knackered and you're hungry. I did finish it in the end, but I think there's something nice about the Felsman thinking I am actually finishing pretty much on my front door and I can just go straight to bed. And it'll be the same for Gary. He'll be able to come straight in.
To Ben's bed.
Straight into my bed, straight into spooning position. Yeah, I'll have a bath ready for him and then I'll take him into my bosom. Yeah.
Molten brown.
yeah, molten brown. In fact, I'll get the good stuff out. I'll take that.
Where's my picture, Ben?
I'll make him some noodles as well, Greg style.
Perfect night.
I'll go to Spar, get some bargains in for him, and feed those to him. So.
Yellow stickers.
Yeah. There'll be plenty of those. There'll be loads to choose from. And will you go back and do spine? You think the full spine again? Or
yeah, I'm in for next year.
Oh, you are.
Yeah,
right, there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect reveal.
One of my bargaining tools for being on the media for this year. So I'd already entered the full 4 this year, which is why when you go onto the roster, I'm number 1.
Oh, yeah. So you're number 1 for next year,
yeah.
No pressure.
I know. Yeah. Because I'd already paid the deposit for the spine for this January, which was 650 quid. Then they asked me to do the media stuff and I said, I'm not doing it because I'll lose my 650. So they said they'd carry it over for next year for me, yeah. So loads of people messaged me after the entries went live and they were like, oh, you must have been quick, you're number 1, but that's why. Yeah, because they'd moved
Could have waved
on.
it for you, couldn't they, and stuck you in.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good episode. I like the behind the scenes because there's a lot of things I didn't know there. I'm sure Gary was the same as well. But it's just, I like talking about spine because it's just such a different race. And I think, obviously, we're all processing what we see on social media and everything that's just in the, kind of online and in films and stuff. But I feel like that's nice to uncover it a little bit more. So, yeah, thanks for the insights, Mel.
That's all right.
And well done as well because it's not easy to race and cover the race, so
no, it's not. I won't do it again.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing the GoPro footage though.
Yeah, I'll send it.
Yeah, good stuff. And congrats on your 4th performance. One of the other questions was, do you get a picture? And I assume that the person who's asked has meant, do you get a picture of me and Gary? But you've already got that.
I've already got it. Yeah,
So
it's pride of place.
What we do need to think about is where you go next now for maybe 5. I'm going to raise the bar a little bit more. I think for 10 appearances, because you'll be on for 10, I'm sure. You're a regular guest now. We need to think about something special, don't we, Gary?
Yeah, definitely.
You doing spine.
Maybe
That
me
can be
doing
my
spine,
present.
yeah. Well, maybe that could be number 100. Let's build up to that. Yeah, I'll find you something decent in Spa for 10.
Oh, thanks.
He's waiting for the spine 10K.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm hanging on.
There will be one probably.
Yeah, just full kit and a shin pad.
400 quid.
Yeah, slide into Cammy's DMs, ask him to make it happen for me. Yeah. I'm there.
10 laps of the green.
Get me orienteering shinies on there. Yeah, nice one. Okay, good episode. Looking forward to listening to this one, because I do actually listen to them on my way to work, because I forget about what we've talked about. I don't know about you, Gary, but like sometimes we'll...
One the other day, you said, you asked me about something like YouTube or something. I had no recollection of any of it.
I said to Gary, what do you think about this as a title? This is what we've talked about. It went, when did we film that? We do genuinely forget. Like, we know what we've got on, but we do forget about what the conversation
necessarily,
is.
but me and Ben's one, I did not honestly have a clue. Yeah.
And there's we filmed one this morning. We went off on a few tangents, so we'll probably be the same again when that comes round. But no, I look forward to listening to this one. It's always a good sense check as well from our perspective to see sound works and how it all sounds. But I'm sure this one will go down a storm. So thanks for coming over.
That's
Much
all
appreciated. And here's to the next one.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the sign off now? Because you've been here 4 times.
What do I have to do?
Well, when we're going to see people again?
See you next Tuesday.
Perfect.
Happy days.
Done. Call it a do. Never not done the sign off.
God.